Okay, let's get to the attack started. Hello, my name is Lamar from the Lamar Black Attack, where I make funny videos over current events and the things that is going on, all in a funny way, try to take the edge off of your day. However, there's something that's not funny. There was this comedian named Something Davis. You know, he trying to slickly attack the Godfather in the manosphere about pretending to attack his base or the Kevin Samuels fan base, which is pretty weak, you know. His first thing, he tried to attack the way Mr. Kevin Samuels dressed. Personally, I know this all ego, and the ego is the same thing that killed Dr. Boyce. You know, we don't need ego in our community. You know, we don't need it. We need everybody. We need the funny guy, we need the serious guy, we need the little gay hairdresser, we need the little lesbian UPS worker. We need everybody in our community to work together for a purpose to make the black community, you know, more efficient. Because right now it's not efficient. Now, anybody from the hood, like a hood rat like myself, if you ever seen a pimp or raised around a pimp or witnessed one, they are some of the most flamboyant dressing guys on earth. They might be having lime green, orange, yellow, turquoise color, you know, flashy rings, diamonds everywhere. That's just the way they dress. And the reason why they dress that way, because they're trying to dress to impress. They want to stand out from the average dude. But for example, when I was a younger man, I met a mentor guy, and he told me, hey, Lamar, you need to dress to impress. And I said, what do you mean dress to impress? He said, you need to dress like you got $1 million. I said, no, but I don't have $1 million. He said, no, but you need to look like it. Because when you wear a suit, you look important, and people treat you important. And also, you get stopped by cops. Cops don't really shoot guys in suits. I'm not saying everybody should dress in a suit, but it's just the way, it's just a fact. And also, you speak more intelligently when you get stopped. The cop, it's like a repellent. They kind of back up. They're thinking that you may be an important piece of the community, but they're more wiser. And also, because you're speaking with respect, they're gonna have more respect for you. Also, me personally, I used to play this game. I get stopped by a cop, I act all weak and let them get into the ego. Then I just throw in a finger when they drive away. They've been played, they don't realize it. You know, I start studying, you know. I was going fast. I didn't know. And I pull out my nursing badge. I'm okay. I'm very sorry. I need to watch it because there's kids in this area, and I don't want to hurt one of these little kids. And most of the time, they'll let me go. Well, let's get back on the subject of dress. You need to dress to impress. So, Mr. Samuel, one thing you know, image is important. My image is important because you treat people differently when they show you a different image. You know, for example, as a mental health nurse, I'm a mental health nurse. When I work on the kid unit and I know I'm working on the kid unit, then I'll dress totally different. You know, I park my hot car right by the windows so you can see my hot rod. I put my Jordans on, I run my best Dickie strobes and make sure everything all clean. Because I want to make sure that those kids see me, they want to be like me, and not like the dope dealers that they normally witness. So if I can inspire them to be like me as a nurse, which is a good paying job, good decent paying job, and I think more male nurses need it. In fact, I think a lot of black nurses, male nurses are needed, because you will be able to take care of your family. Okay, let's get back on track. But people like Kevin Samuels and Kobe Brown, they are very powerful because they saying what black men been saying so long. However, we've been muted. Now that technology changed, now we have a voice. And his voice echoes what the young man's sentiments. The young man can hear us now. Because when I was growing up, it's a lot easier. You know, we had in the black community where I grew up, we was able to talk to men, like the male neighbors, your friend, dad, or your coach, a bum on the street. We were able to talk to people, males, that would give us advice and give us guidance. You know, so it was a lot easier when I was growing up. If we want to hustle, you know, we just go with one of them black males, they'll send you to the store to run an errand, let you wash their car, take out the trash. They would try to help you make money because they saw a young brother trying to hustle for some coins. But as I got adult, all that died out because of the crack violence. It just changed. The whole neighborhood changed when the guns came. So black man got muted. And when, other media, came out, other books and movies, they villainized the black man. We're the villains. So now we muted. Now we the most feared and most, disrespected. But now things have changed. So I want everybody to stand in place, get out of the ego. There's a great documentary called The Stafford Prison Experiment. It'll teach you about the ego, what's going on, because the ego is destroying some people. For example, that would kill Mr. Dr. Boris. He was a cool guy to me, but the ego, everybody want to be the man. That's what destroying everybody. Everybody can't be the man. You know what I'm saying? You can be the man in your field, and then somebody else be the man in their field. Everybody want to be alpha. Nobody want to be beta. Nobody want to be a simp. I'll make another video because simps are needed, because they are. They need it. We need everybody, bro. But so the community talking about the dress, way we dress. Man, I'm gonna tell you something, dude. If you got to go back 10 or 20 years, look at somebody's old picture, high school picture, and critique the way they dress, then you really don't have nothing to bash them on. Really, you have nothing to bash them on. Because in my generation, we wore suits and Stacey Adams. We had Jerry curl because they were popular back then. So somebody go back and look at my old videos and think I was a sucker because I was wearing leather pants like Eddie Murphy was. They just need something to grasp for scrawls. So Kevin image dress code is fine by me. It should be fine by everybody else. If you don't want to wear it, then it's your prerogative, as Bobby Brown says. But right now, we elders, I'm an elder because I'm over 50 years old. We need to chill the frick out and get out of our ego and let people breathe. What Kevin Saunders doing is amazing because he's trying to bring people back together. For example, I've been married most of my adult life. I was married 10 years the first time. Then like 2 or 3 years single. Then I got now married plus 16 years. Even my ex-wife, she'd be married a couple of years later. She'd be married 7 years. And we don't understand what this being alone come from. People are not made to be alone. I love waking up and slapping my wife on her thick ass. I don't understand I don't understand the logic. I like being around women. Somebody who don't like the opposite sex, some like old maid, old aunt. Somebody sold them the modern women and the modern men the picture that it's okay to be alone. I'm living in Japan right now. I'm meeting people who've been single for 10 years. They cute, but now you 45 years old, girl, nobody wants you. Nobody want that right now. You finna go to menopause. You spend all them years alone, not sure, one for life of the boy and girl thing. The boy and girl thing is amazing. And people are living without it because they've been brainwashed for this Disney fantasy. So Kevin is right. Is right about that. Like I said, I'm a normal dude, nothing special about me. My wife is a normal woman, nothing special about us, but we knew it. So we came together. I'm an ordinary dude, she's an ordinary chick. We got together and we built together. That's what people need to do. And I know a lot of modern women want it. They know something missing, and they're willing to do it if they can get out of this circle, out of their brainwash circle. They trying to live up to their friends, family, aunt. It's not okay to be alone. You're wasting your life because we all gonna die. That's about my spell on it, man. But Mr. Comedian Davis, come on, chill out, bro. Get out of your little feelings. Kevin doing his thing, so let him do his thing. You do your little comedian thing. Okay, can't knock nobody for being successful. That's what's wrong with the black community right now. Everybody want to knock everybody. Like I said, I think everybody's needed. The beta, alpha, simp, dim, like I say, little gay hairdresser, UPS worker, everybody's needed. Because in other communities, they have all those successful people under one umbrella. And they doing okay. So we can do okay. This is my spell on here. This is Lamar from Lamar Black Attack. And I'm coming with some really funny crazy videos out of my sick imagination. So stay tuned and enjoy. That's about it. I'm pro Godfather.